Assalamu alaikum everybody. This is Dr. Shahid Khokar, and today we will talk about the 35th lecture for subject of operations and supply chain management. And in this lecture we will talk about the supply chain dynamics, which is the subtopic of supply chain integration, the chapter 14 of your textbook. In previous lecture, we have talked about what is mean by the supply chain integration. Here we will see that how supply chain is facing different dynamics and how we can integrate the supply chain. So let's formally start today's lecture. As you can see in your slides that what is mean by the integrated supply chains. Here you can read that high degree of functional and organizational integration minimizes the disruptions. We have already talked about the supply chain disruptions, and we have discussed that these disruptions could be internal and external. Here we are talking about that if there is a integration between the supply chain, and that integration will actually minimize those disruptions so that we can smoothly deliver the goods to our customers, and customers can easily give his feedback and pay the cash into the supply chain. So the idea of the integration, or the idea of the high degree of functional and organizational integration means is to minimize the disruptions in the supply chain. Next, we can see that integration must include the linkages between the firm, its suppliers, and the customers. So इसका क्या मतलब है कि देयर शुड बी अ लिंकेजेस. इसका मतलब ये है कि वंस वी आर इंटीग्रेटिंग द सप्लाई चेन ऑफ आवर कंपनी, we should have a contact, or we should also make the considerations about our suppliers and about our customers. And इस linkages concept को हम लोग डिटेल में देखेंगे with the help of a diagram in the next slide. Then there is another framework for the integration of the supply chain, and that is called the score model. So what is score model? As you can see in your slide, it has 5 components. First one is called plan, second one is called source, third one is called make, then deliver, and then return. So these are the concepts which we will discuss. So before going to the detail of score model, first we should clear the second point of this slide. What is mean by the integration or the linkages, integration of supply chain and the linkages with internal and the external customers and the suppliers as well. So move on to the next slide. As you can see in your slide, there is a diagram which is talking about a company and its external supply chain linkages. If you deeply see this diagram, it starts from the left side, where on the very start he is talking about your suppliers or the external suppliers. These suppliers will have a supplier relationship process with a company जिसको बेसिकली के वो लोग जो है गुड्स प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं. सो फ्रॉम हेयर एंड दिस इज द कंपनी. इस कंपनी और इन सप्लायर के दरमियान जो बिजनेस प्रोसेस होगा उसको हम लोग बेसिकली सप्लायर रिलेशनशिप प्रोसेस का जो है वो नाम देते हैं. और ये कंपनी जो है बेसिकली उसके अंदर जो प्रोसेसेस चल रहे हैं उसको हम लोग प्रोडक्ट डेवलपमेंट प्रोसेस का नाम देते हैं. इट मीन्स डेवलपिंग अ न्यू प्रोडक्ट. देन दिस कंपनी इज ऑल्सो इन्वॉल्व इन द ऑर्डर फुलफिलमेंट प्रोसेस. और ऑर्डर फुलफिलमेंट प्रोसेस जो है एक्चुअली रिलेटेड है विद द कस्टमर रिलेशनशिप प्रोसेस. So this unit or this organization is actually involved in the supplier relationship process, product development process, order fulfillment process and customer relationship process. And these are the processes which we have discussed already at the start of this subject, that they are usually called the core business processes. And these processes should be supported with the support processes, just like information technology or accountancy or the HR functions of the organization. So as you can see, this organization, which is the first organization and that is the first tier supplier for the next organization, it means that that is providing a goods or services to the next organization. But this organization is involved in the business to business or customer relationship process, because this is a business company and its customer is also a business organization. So this customer relationship process is actually a business to business relationship process. So the tier 1 supplier or the first company is actually involved in the customer relationship process, that is also involved with the order fulfillment process, that is also involved in the product development process and the supplier relationship process. These arrows are actually telling you the idea that all these processes should be coordinated and all these processes should be in line. It means that the priorities of these functions should be in line with each other so that goods can easily move from supplier to the manufacturer and then manufacturer to the customer. So here he is talking about all these processes should be coordinated and there should be a information sharing between all these processes so that we can get a better effect of the integration. Similarly, there is another organization which is producing goods and services, and that organization is maintaining a supplier relationship process with the previous organization, which is the supplier of the next organization. And the next organization is, by using the goods of the previous organization, is manufacturing a new products and the developments. So that organization is also involved in the product development process. Then that organization is also involved in the order fulfillment process, and then this organization is involved with the customer relationship process. So as you can see that the next organization is also engaged with all the four processes, and then that organization is also having a linkages with the external customers, which is the outside the organization. So here he is talking about that if you want to integrate all the supply chain, there should be a coordination between supply chain processes, and this coordination should be having a linkages from the external organizations and the processes of the external organization. So that is the idea of the supply chain integration, as long as with the different processes. So that is one of the concept which is relevant to the supply chain integration. Now move on. Now we will talk about the score model, and that model also helps the organization how to achieve the integration. So as you can see that this score model is following a simple supply chain of an organization, and that score model involves the 5 steps, which involves the planning, then it is involved the sourcing, making, delivery, and the return. So first of all, actually this score model is a abbreviation of supply chain operations reference model, and that was developed by the supply chain organization, which is a firm global level, at the global level, managing the all the activities of supply chains in approximately the whole world. And the purpose of this model was to help the organization so that they can integrate their supply chains. So with the help of this score model, we can see that first of all we will plan the activities which are related to the sourcing and which is related to the making or the manufacturing of activities, then delivering of the products, and if the customer returns that products which are not desirable by the customer. So score model is actually ask you, first of all a company should engage in the planning activities, that what kind of products they will produce or make, and then based on those activities they will go for the second stage, which is called the sourcing. Or sourcing means that once you select the suppliers, that which supplier is good for the company and which is not good for the company, that process is actually called the sourcing. So after planning, company will go for the sourcing. It means that they will select the suppliers. After that they will make the product or manufacture the product, and they will purchase the product from the suppliers, and after manufacturing the product they will deliver the goods to the customers, and if customer likes the product, that's very fine, and if it doesn't like the product, then he can return the products back to the retailer, and retailer will return the product to the manufacturer. So this score model is also helpful for understanding the integration of the supply chain. As we have discussed the concept of different processes and external linkages, and there is another way of achieving the integration, that is called the score model. So moving onwards, we will talk about the new service or the product development process. As you have seen that every organization is involved in 4 main or the core processes, and one of those processes is called the service or the product development process. So how a company can actually integrate the supply chain by using this process? This product development process is actually involving the four nested processes, and these nested processes you can see in your slide, which is called the design, then it is called analysis, then development, and the full launch. So in design stage, actually the competitive priorities of any organization will determine that what kind of the products you are going to design for your customers. And in design, a company can use the approach which is called the concurrent engineering. And in concurrent engineering, actually the company gathers the different experts to design the product, and that idea is actually called the concurrent engineering. Once a company will engage different types of experts, they could be product engineers, they could be process engineers, they could be marketeers, they could be buyers, or the information specialist. So all will sit together and they will try to design the product for the consumers based on the competitive priorities of the organization. After the design stage, we will go for the second phase, which is called the analysis. And in this analysis, we will see that this product is related with the corporate strategy which a company is having, or either it is meeting the regulatory standards, and it is also dealing with the acceptable market risks. And plus we will also analyze that either this product will satisfy the customer goods or the customer that will satisfy the customer needs. So that will be the stages or the steps which will be called the which will be the part of the analysis process step. And then we will move to the development, and in the development phase actually we develop the prototype of the product, and then we try to see if there are further changes needs to be made. As you can see in your slide, all the steps analysis, if analysis will tell you if there is a change to make, then you can go back to the design. If analysis is okay, then you can move back to the development. Here you will develop the prototype and you will try to see if it needs further improvements. If it needs further improvements, you may back to the design stage, and if it is not needing any improvements, then you can move to the full launch. And full launch means that you will actually manufacture the process, and after manufacturing the process you will go for the post launch review, and this review will be conducted with the help of the customers and the experts in that field. So in this lecture we have talked about the one core process and how it is related with the supply chain integration. If you have any question with related this concept, please feel free to make a comment in the Google Classroom, and you can also consult with the co-teacher for the better explanation. That's all for today. See you on the next time.